So we're here at Haroon's residence, and I feel that he is the pillar between the community and the Peel Police. How significant do you feel his role is?
Uh, his role is tremendous. I've known Haroon for over a decade now, and he has always ensured that the community and the police, the spirit of volunteerism, everything is brought together because he believes that positive change can be made. And a day like today, where he's recognizing the Pakistani flood relief, has been amazing. And also, of course, Mayor McCallion's 101st birthday and our new mayors, the mayors that have been re-elected. They're all important things. And you see my police members from the community mobilization team, they're all here. The spirit of it, which Mr. Khan brings together, is that we're stronger together, right? So that's why it's so important.
Thank you so much. First of all, Mayor, congratulations for being re-elected. We are here at Haroon's residence, and I feel that he plays the pillar between the community and the officials, be it Peel Police or the city. So how significant do you feel that is?
Well, Haroon's a friend, and I think it's wonderful that he has this annual gathering to honor Hazel McCallion, who has been such a remarkable, extraordinary leader. So it's great to be here with the Chief of Police as well, and Mayor McCallion. Haroon's a good man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's your name? Nina? That's very good. How long have you been playing the violin, right? Or viola? Violin. How long have you been playing that?
Last 25 years.
Last 25 years. Yeah, she doesn't look like her. Yeah, she doesn't. She was in diapers when she started. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, I'd like to invite the youngest person here to say a few words. Please welcome Hazel McCallion.
Thank you very much. It's such a privilege to be with all of you today. And you know, Haroon College has been such a friend over the years. He has celebrated my birthday since I was 80. Every year. Think about it. And he not only has, I think of the contribution he's made to Canada. He, in my opinion, is a role model of an immigrant to this country.
Here.
That many should follow in his footsteps. And so today, thank you for all showing up today again. And I want you to know that I appreciate that I'm still around. I'm in good health so far. And I don't know how long I'll be here. But I want you to know I'm concerned about the children of Canada. Very concerned. And I hope that the teachers will recognize that they need to be in school. Think back about your past. I think of mine. I went to school from grade 1 right through to the end. And some children are being deprived of that opportunity. And that's our future, folks. The children today is the future of this great country of Canada. So encourage if you know any teachers, tell them please get back to the classroom and let the kids enjoy the association, the social association with their fellow students, etc. And for them to be well prepared by their years in school to take on the responsibilities of super citizens of this great country of Canada. Thank you all for coming, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much, young one.
Great to be here back in Haroon's again, and really thank you for your hospitality. And when Hazel says you're a gem, it means you're a gem. So I thank you for everything you've done over the last 50 years since you made your journey here, and thank you for the generosity you showed during the Pakistan flood reliefs. You know, seeing photos, horrifying.
You were there.
And seeing photos.
You were there packing.
I have been to Pakistan. But,
no, you were packing the box.
I was packing, and he was. Yes, you're right. But thank you for your generosity. I should note it's always great to be in the midst of greatness with Hazel McCallion, who has set the bar on public service, and a gift to Canada, a gift to Mississauga, and Hazel. We all admire your energy. As Jake said, there is no one like Hazel McCallion. So thank you for your generosity. In fact, you continue to give back and support events across the region. I also want to say it's great to be with Chief Nish. I know it's been a tough month in policing, where we've lost officers in British Columbia, in Simcoe County, and here in Mississauga. And it's a reminder of the sacrifice that police make, where they run towards danger when everyone else runs to safety. And Chief Nish, I think we've got the best chief in Canada, in Peel Region. So thank you for your dedication to keeping us safe. And lastly, I just wanted to come and say thank you, Haroon, for bringing us together. Haroon has this great ability, whether you live in Brampton, Mississauga, whether you live in Toronto, no matter which God you worship, no matter where you're born, he brings our community together. And that's Canada. And so thank you for the fact you radiate that love and kindness that brings so many of us into your backyard. So thank you for the invitation, and I look forward to attending many more. Hear that, Hazel? Many more Hazel McCallion birthday parties in Haroon's backyard.
Thanks very much, Mayor Brown. And I know you do have a couple of other events to go, so we respect that, absolutely. And I'm going to invite our chief to come up as well. But before I do that, folks, you know, we always acknowledge Haroon Khan. Oh, Haroon's great, Haroon's this. But behind Haroon, and sometimes often in front of Haroon, is this very, very strong woman who always is there, and does great cooking, is there, you know, helping with organize everything, and that is the amazing Kulsum. I don't know where she is. She's probably in the kitchen. And yeah, I can hear her right now. She's in the kitchen, and Haroon just went to say, "Do you need anything, honey?" But and we'll acknowledge her again. But I want to invite the chief up, and for all the things that Patrick Brown said. You know, this is a wonderful chief. We're greatly blessed to have him as our chief, and you know, the men and women that take care of us and making sure we and our families are safe. This is the man that leads them all. Would you please welcome Chief Nishan Dorai.
Jake and I often get mistaken for each other in public. And I first of all want to say thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Khan for having me here. I've known Haroon for about 10 years now, and he has, without a doubt, known every chief of police probably in the Greater Toronto area, and has had them, every chief of police in his house at some point. And it's not because he wants to know the police. He supports our first responders, but he also sees us as an important equation in making this community whole and safe. we've got some of my divisional mobilization officers here, some of our volunteers. We have OPP auxiliary and my IPO auxiliary, but we're here because we actually believe there's an opportunity. You know, we're recognizing the volunteers that helped with the Pakistani flood relief, many others in the community, business, elected officials, because the public safety approach for here in Peel is that no one person can strengthen it by themselves, but together it is a far stronger safety net. And that is our approach to policing here. We will always be there in crisis with our firefighter. I know, Hazel, you still call them your police and your firefighters, and we do believe we're still yours. But we all believe that we need to do that with community, and that is why we're so thankful, Haroon, for you to making that happen. I also want to congratulate you on your 50 years of here in Canada. I know Senator Victor O, as we've talked about citizenship, I had the opportunity to become a citizen in 1984 in Canada. And then I had the honor of being reaffirming my citizenship with you about 4 years ago. It's a beautiful thing that this country has done for us, and I think we all agree that celebrating it in days like today is a wonderful thing. So thank you, Haroon, and Jake, I'll pass it on to you.
Thanks very much, Chief. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to invite, and the Chief mentioned him a little bit earlier, and that is our wonderful citizenship judge, the Honorable Albert Wong. Albert has been a part of our community for a very, very long time, and the work he has done as a community activist and a volunteer is quite exceptional, and it is wonderful to see him in the role as citizenship judge. Please welcome the Honorable Albert Wong. And he's looking at the cake.
As I come up, I'm looking at this beautiful cake, Madame Hazel. This looks good. We need to get down there and cut it. Thank you, Jake, and thank Madame Hazel, Haroon, and Kulsum. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for coming. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to tell you that you've passed the citizenship test. Because only Canadians will come out in the invitation of Haroon and Kulsum to stand in the backyard for a party in November. So you guys have passed. I also want to thank all the volunteers. The work that you did to support humans, our brothers, our sisters in Pakistan, is so very important, because that is what will bind us together in this world today. That's service. And Haroon mentioned, or I think Jake mentioned earlier, this Friday is Remembrance Day. And I see many of you wearing your poppies. And I'm sure this Friday, all of you would take the time to spend at least 2 minutes to remember those who have served. That is important for us. But let me recall one person for you. His name is Hassan Ahmad. Hassan came from Singapore. He's a man of Muslim faith. He came to Canada and he joined in 1914, just at the start of the First World War, to fight for Canada in the First World War. And he was one of 20 individuals of Muslim faith to have fought for this country, for this land. Hassan was the only one who died. He died at the Battle of Hill 70 on Vimy Ridge. And his name is inscribed in the Vimy Memorial. His name is the only name of a Muslim man or woman on the Vimy Memorial. Let's remember that. 22 men who fought among 650 other Canadians, people who came from Canada. And these 222 men also represented us. So this Friday, I invite all of you, when you take the moment and pause for 2 minutes, to remember people like Hassan, who came to this land as a young man, who believed in this land like all of us do, who fought and made an ultimate sacrifice so that we too can stand on this backyard in freedom, in democracy, and in peace. Thank you so much.
What great history. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. places, people from different faiths, different religions, different professions. But I guess if I can tell you my story, short story, when I came to Canada on 22nd October 1972, I had my master's degree in my hand in mathematics, physics, and chemistry. I went for a job. They said they wanted Canadian experience. I said I landed yesterday. A week later, I went for job. They said they want Canadian experience. Same thing happened after a month, and I brought myself down to the warehouse job. I went to this warehouse job, lifting boxes. They said they want Canadian experience, and my friend Said is here somewhere. Well, Said is there. So we were together, and with this Canadian experience business, I don't know if anybody knows it, on Yorkville, there used to be one of the most expensive furniture stores, Sheila's of Canada. You must have heard. So I went to see Sheila for the job, a warehouse job, and I remember telling her like this. I said, if you don't give me the job, you will find my body on the street of starvation. But that didn't work. So our secretary came and she said, sorry. Anyway, this is I've gone through, but I believe in Canada. Canada is the best country on earth. Otherwise, all of us who left their countries and came here, they left their parents, they left their brothers, sisters, everything, they wouldn't be here. We have to respect this country and we have to respect those people who welcome us. They give us jobs. They made our life what we are, and of course, we can make our lives. So thank you, Canada. And this lady here, I don't know how to say, I mean, I think everybody knows I call her my adopted grandmother. So everybody knows we were at a dinner the other night, and she's a wonderful person. And on the other side, Mr. Albert Wong, he's an amazing person, and he has too many jobs. One of them is a citizenship judge. The other thing is the advisor to the Lieutenant Governor, and then he's a senior officer of Canadian Navy. So he helped me whenever I need help. He's there for me. And I guess that's it. And I'm so thankful that all of you came, and especially those people who came to help me as a volunteer because some of them didn't even know me. But they came, we packed boxes, we shipped boxes, and I'm really thankful to especially these people standing right there. I don't know if they're mother, daughter, or to me they're all look sisters. So anyway, thanks to everybody, and I'm really proud of you because I depend upon you. I depend on all of you. Some of them, of course, my job is slavery. Somebody asked me, what do you do, just a couple of days ago? And I said, I'm a slave. And they said that we don't know if the slavery still exists. I said, yes, you are still looking at a slave, which is a real estate agent. So I call myself a slave. But after all, I'm grateful that this country has given me a lot. And it has given all of us a lot. That's why we are here. And thank you so much.
What message would you like to give to the new generation politicians in Canada?
They got to become committed and determined to make a contribution and help shape the future of this great country of Canada. They must realize that they're fortunate to be in this country, and if they're thankful for it, they should show their thanks by being committed to protecting Canada and contributing to this great country.
Thank you.
So, welcome everyone. Salutations to you. Sorry I'm so delayed. As I said, we have been on many Hindu Heritage Month events today and Legion events for Remembrance Day, but couldn't miss an opportunity. And these things get delayed all the time. I sat and listened to a history lesson in India. I said I should have gone before that instead of after, but that's okay. These things happen. But I came because Hazel was going to be here. We're still celebrating her birthday. Almost time for another celebration, and apparently re-election, which is great. And Haroon's 50th years and very impactful contribution that he has made in Canada and to Mississauga, of course, and as well, most recently, many achievements, of course, but most recently, of course, the gathering cartons and containers of medical products and other products that are needed because of the flooding in Pakistan. So I thank you once again, as always, Haroon, a very dedicated servant, and not even elected, but still dedicates his time as though he were, to every cause imaginable, and still has the private school in Pakistan, supporting the children in Pakistan as well. So Haroon, for you, I'm very proud of you and everything you've accomplished, and proud to call you my friends as well. Thanks. Very good.
I would say some of the most respected personalities, including mayors, former mayors, and Peel Police Chief has joined you here in the celebration. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good. I'm really thankful to all those who came. But this is not the first time they came. They are used to coming here. Peel Chief is coming to my house for the last about 23, 24 years. So I know him so well. And all the mayors and we know them all. But it's great that they came, and they came for certain reason. They came to thank the volunteers who work for Pakistan Flood. They came to celebrate Hazel McCallion's 101 birthday, and they came for the, Bonnie Kurambi, Madam Bonnie Kurambi, and Mr. Patrick Brown. They won the election. So this is all, I package the deal in one function. I pack up everything. So I'm glad that they came, and I'm glad that you came. I'm glad your friend came, and I'm glad all the members of the community from different faiths, different countries, they came.
Right. So we all know that you played a significant part in doing your bit to the Pakistan floods, but recently we saw that the former Prime Minister Imran Khan was shot in Pakistan, and yesterday there was a huge protest against the same at the Celebration Square in Mississauga. What is your stand on it?
What can I say? Imran Khan is a wonderful person. He's an honest man. But the problem, in my humble opinion, is he's against a lot of non-good people. So non-good people, I can only use these words, they got together against him. So he's won against so many, about 14, 15 parties, against the agencies, against the other departments. So I don't know if he can ever win the election, because if you are alone, you are fighting with all these different people, it will make him difficult. Now, somebody shot him. It's very hard to say who shoot him, whatever, but it's all politics. And world has lost lots of people. Like, President Kennedy was shot. First Prime Minister of Pakistan was shot. What's her name? Indira Gandhi was shot. So these things happen in politics. When you go in politics, I think you don't. But in that part of the world, you have to be ready. These things can happen. So you have a choice. And Imran Khan is trying his best, but he's not successful, because public, you see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people are with him, but the people who run, they are not with him, because he wants to finish the corruption. And those who are involved in corruption, obviously they will not like him. So that he's fighting with those people. And to me, I always say that it's very difficult for Imran Khan to win because you can't fight against everybody, and that is his problem.
So alongside other celebrations here, we also know that it's your 50th anniversary here in Canada, and there's an enormous support and contribution that you have given back to the Canadian society. What message would you like to give to the young Canadians who are entering Canada, and how can they contribute to this beautiful, beautiful country?
I mean, I believe in life is too short. That's one thing. And when I was young, at the age of 4 or 5, I saw my mother and my aunt. I mean, I have photographs where they were running food banks in Pakistan in 1954, 55, 56. So I brought up seeing those things, and I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful to God that He has given me so much that I can help people. I can assist people. People call me 8 o'clock in the night. They have any kind of problems, not financial problem, but any. And I'm always thankful that they have given me. They select me to call. I'm the first call. If they don't call 911, they will call me, and I call my number is 911. It's always good that people trust you, and they want your assistance. They know that if I assist somebody, I really go all the way to help him. And all these people you saw, the parliament members and chief of, I don't get any benefit out of it. My benefit is if I have a problem in the community, I call them and they help me. That is why I have connections with all these people for the success of the community.
Thank you so much.